Hello? Mm. Yes, my cat Bobby is here. He's so sweet. Look what I got. Is it questions? No, is it an intro? What I'm saying is it oh, here we go. I'm not saying it's fun. When he jumps in the air and he gets stuck. Jim Carrey. Where is Frog? No, you speak to yourself. As your boyfriend said last night. Say it back to me. Yeah. Hi, how are you? Hey, Lee. Subscriber meetup. Oh, that sounds fun. Oh, yeah, that sounds fun. Ah. It sounds fun. Sorry, exactly which books do you read every week? Everything on the trivia subjects. Books. Is it sound like I'm in a book between them? Let's have a subscriber meetup. Oh, this is subscribers can meet up. So today I woke up going, God, I want to get some breakfast stuff. So I went out and did some shopping. Oh, I didn't buy any water. Damn it. I hate when I forget something. But yeah. Current champions are this team here. Dead Parrots. But I got ambrosia. Here, I got to show you my cool shirt. It's just kind of oh, my cat. I go to do this and my cat goes and grabs my hand and lick it. Oh, it's so cute. You're like, take it off. Yeah, this is I got a weed pants that go with these. I got pants that go with these. They're very cool. So soft inside. Oh my gosh. I was going to take it to work, but I'm like, I don't know. Mr. Spock is half Vulcan, half human. Okay. And Gareth went, oh, look, just everyone gets 1 point. I said, no, everyone does not get 1 point. Guess where I got these? Oh. I do. I had to go home to get a book to prove it. I couldn't afford it as a teenager, so as an adult, you know, I still go in there and I buy my hats from there. Okay, question 2. In the song I buy all my stuff. He told us that the average age of a soldier in the Vietnam War was 19. Shoot, I go to the same shopping place that Ghost Adventures goes. Oh, Showtime, Walmart. No, I didn't get it at Walmart. I got it at the mall. Oh, shoot, what's the name of the store? It's not a cheap store. But when they get deals, you know, it's good. Ah, forget the name. That's what Hot Topic. Sorry, it takes a while. My brain just I'm moving along. No. Ghost Adventures home store. Trust me, it looks like they dressed from there. They look like some comedian stated that to them. That's the reason why I'm stating that, okay? And they thought it was funny. And I thought every time I walk by Hot Topic, now I think of Ghost Adventures. Because of that comedian saying that they shop at Hot Topic. I'm sorry. I'm I love that store. Let's be honest. I got a hat fetish, and that store, and some other stores have, yeah. Actually, most of my skirts are from Hot Topic, and they're really cool. They got pockets. That's what I like about them. Hey, I got this for $2 at Walmart. The bottom half, $2 Walmart shorts. Yeah, I got $2. They came from the kids department. Okay, guys, I can wear kids shorts. So let's start our own club. Is what I'm thinking. We could start our own club, right? My cat's like, what do you got? Is that, it's not a laser. Look, it's paper. It's not laser. He's like, I just wanted to pet you. He wants to bite me. I'm like, bite. Okay, a bunch of bites. That's it. You're getting too hungry. Would you like some catnip? It's a catnip party right now. Catnip. There we go. Lots of catnip. So what kind of club do you think we could call it? Oh, made in China. Swingers. No swingers. No swinging going on. No. In position number 4, universally challenged. Third place goes to Malcolm and Dennis. Which means that, well, yes, I'm wearing a bra, so you can't really see. It's chains. Ooh. Yeah, I found that in my closet. I'm like, oh, that's where it went. Usually I keep these are hard to keep on the hanger. So I keep them in a certain drawer. Got my cat here. Yep. Hello, everybody. Hi. Come and join us. Let's figure out a club for us, for all of us. And come and join me and chat here. And why don't you put a like? It helps. Hey, Carrie. Is you getting ready for work? I got one. So they have all these kind of clubs out. Why don't we have our own? We can have our own club. There, put some lips on. Are you rolling in it? My cat's high now. He's like looking at me. Huh? How are you? He looks happy. Oh, you can't grab onto me. Ah. He's so high. Are you high? So you choose anything. Call it Omega's Place. That's good. Oh, why is it going to be hot? Is there no air conditioning? Because there's no air conditioning over at when I went grocery shopping. I went over at my favorite store. Look at my hair. Omega's Place. Well, you know it. The secret society of Omega's Place. Oh my God. $98 already. Oh, Jesus. I hope you're wearing shorts. Because, good Lord, it's going to be hot. That's buggy. Oh, Lord. It sounds like there's, yeah. If there's not any air conditioning. Yeah, I went over to Albertsons. Choo, 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 choo. I know. I've worked for Kroger. I was a cashier there. I seen some shit at that Kroger store. It was haunted as fuck. What happened was, a lot of tragedies happened on the property that Kroger built on. It was a farmland, and the farmland didn't have good. I don't know. I heard that it didn't have, good luck. Just it was sour ground. What happened? To make a story short, one of the baggers who was around my age, he was a girlfriend broke up with him and he wanted to kill himself, and he didn't, somebody found him, were able to save him, and he ended up working there. But he said, you see shit in the back room really a lot. And this is my first year. I didn't really go into the back room or anything like that. But yeah, you see shadows and stuff. But I seen a whole gallon of milk. Now imagine, when you pick up a gallon of milk, it's a gallon of milk. It's heavy, yeah. It flew, and I wasn't alone. I was with the manager and another cashier, and then we were like, "Yep." See, it flew off where it was in the, where the There was nothing to keep it. You know, it was open back then. So it flew. So I thought it was unusual. Right, cat? He goes, oh yeah. He's like, oh look you. I love when he no biting. Only licking, only lick. Called off the wedding, then I'm sure upsetting now. But in the end it's for the best. Think about yep, I got my cat here. And afterwards they're gonna go cook. I'm going to be making like a goulash, you know. They call it something else, you know, on HelloFresh. It's that's what it's called. Yeah, so they built on sour ground. They built on apparently a lot of tragedy happened for the ground itself before the building was built. And boy, oh boy, then they wanted to expand and make Kroger bigger. So what did they do? They piss off every people who have been there, you know, since for like 20, 30 years, have their business there, were pretty much, you know, made to sell so they can make their spot bigger. And what happened was it made a lot of people pissed off and a lot more feelings. And of course, you know, that Kroger ended up, and this is like the kind of funny fact, they ended up closing that area. They closed it. And now it's only, I'm going to be honest with you, with the times, the way they were going, and these were little shops. And I'm thinking, you know, they were doing fine. I'm going to be honest. The little shops were doing fine on that side of the street. But you know that with the internet, they're probably selling online, because a lot of them were talking about one shop itself literally went online when this whole thing went. It was early 2000s. And I said to her, you know, she was all worried about the shop going to her daughter, you know, because they owned it outright. You know, they didn't have to pay, you know, rent. They owned that shop space. And you know, it was like, she said, even if times get hard and things go, you know, south for a bit, she'd still be able to afford to pay the electric, you know, and then the certain taxes and stuff. So yeah. What was that? No, you can't. You can't. I was doing okay. So yeah. She doesn't need to know that way. It's Monkey Allen. Do you know what I mean? I don't know who Monkey Allen is. You know what? I'm betting that Monkey Allen. So if I had a secret society, what would we do, you know? My name's Rowan, and I'm going to be leading us through today's sessions. Well, as David says, actually, as briefly says, that a lot of what we're covering, I think you'll be familiar with, but it's not necessarily a bad idea to recap anyway. A few new ideas will be sort of thrown into the pan as well. We're going to start by watching a video, so nice and gentle start. It's a bit cheesy and a bit 80s, but I think a lot of the ideas are still pretty valid. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like I'll be along for a bit. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Lee left me. He went bye-bye. What's the single most important thing to your business? Staff. That's right. Customer. Angle. Please. Your profits for this year. Underestimate the value. Oh my God. This is breaking news. FBI sending 120 agents into DC streets as Trump targets carjacking and crime in Capitol. Oh, my dad said that was, he said it was a joke. You know, if you're, you know, somebody who is running the state, you know, here you're running the state and there's carjacking. My dad used to talk about that. It was so bad that, you know, it after, especially after dark, but they were doing it in the daytime to the point where it was, you know, crazy. So we'll see, you know, how that goes. You know, he's taking up on all the stuff going on. So let's see how it goes for the carjacking. Yeah, that was really bad. My dad was going to drive and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to get carjacked and have all my shit in, you know, in the car." So he flies, takes my son and his current wife that he had, and they rent a vehicle. You know, he said, "Don't rent nothing flashy." Because it's Washington D.C. and they will steal that too. You know, don't, you know, keep you know, more or less keep aware of your surroundings. So yeah, my dad told me that. He said, "Yeah, they'll you know, carjack you like you can't believe, and they love to get people visiting because you got all your stuff in your car." That's the reason why my dad didn't want to make a family trip in the car, because of the fact, you know, having everything taken. I couldn't imagine somebody going there, they've saved up for like, say, 10 years, and you get carjacked, and it just, when you're visiting, you know, that's just not a good area. Yeah, it's a capital city and it's got the worst crime, worse than New York City. It's really, really bad. You know, if you're going to pray for anybody, it would be Washington, D.C. Yippers. My cat's fast asleep. He's got his spot. You know. Sorry, what was the complaint? Because there's no right or wrong thing in this scenario. Let me tell you the one thing I think. So you might as well. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. I'd like to make a complaint, please. Don't care. Well, I am staying in a hotel. I don't care. It's not my shit. Well, you're an ambassador for that. I don't care. I think you'll care when I'm telling you what the complaint is. I think there's been a rape up there. I've got his attention. Get their attention. Okay? Right, so what's some interesting points? Very interesting points up there. It's not, yeah. Different points to be made. I'm more interested in customer care. So am I. And the way that we would maybe I should play the hotel manager because I'm used to that. I phased you. But you have a go. See if you can phase me. Okay? Yeah. However, I wish to make a complaint. Not interested. My room is absolutely spacious. Don't care. The bathroom doesn't get to be clean. What room are you? 362. There is no in this hotel. Sometimes the complaints will be false. Okay. Good. Today is really about all of you getting to know and trusting So anyway, here we are. I got a little over half an hour left. Well, why not I do comedy? I think I'll do TikTok at the same time that I'm on here. That'd be so fun. So if I get a half an hour of TikTok on a Sunday. Depends what you mean by that, because time travel is actually impossible. So avoiding wasted just if you're talking about anything that could or could not be possible, actually, anything that could be conceived of to happen or not within my range, then probably some sort of everlasting life. I don't mean it's sort of just a spiritual sort of religious sense, but I mean actually to experience the future and live on and on and on. Dang it. Know what it's like to live forever. I think I'm starting to know what that's like. And do TikTok. Where's the TikToker?
I've been engaged to Lee for about 3 years. He posed on a Valentine's Day. Well, they didn't do it face to face. He did it in one of the little Valentine's message bits in the paper. And I think he had to pay for it by the word because it just said.
Holy shit! That people outside of America have white teeth naturally, but people inside of America.
Which I like because it's not often you get something that's both romantic and thrifty.
Dawn, do you want? Okay. Gareth, quick trust exercise, ultimate fantasy.
Just don't fancy, just
Two lesbians, probably. Sisters. I'm just watching. Okay. Tim, do you have one?
Yeah, I thought I'd say it's good to have him on from Gareth, please.
Okay. Well, this next exercise is all about motivation, and that's going to be a key word today, motivation.
I'm the snake lady. Yeah, you know me. Here I am, just talking about my stuff over in Pahrump, Nevada. Yeah, living here is kind of like the 80s. You live in the 80s. Hi.
Ultimately, I want to play music, write music. And good luck. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. Next.
You were in a band, like a rock band. What were you called?
Foregone conclusion.
It's like going, when you go and you live in a small town. It's nice. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Nice and quiet. Yeah, you got the weirdos. You got that. You go to Walmart for that. You get entertainment when you go shopping. It's like go and buy some popcorn and walk around and just pop that popcorn and just watch all the stuff going on. They told me I couldn't do their little driving thing anymore. I was running over people. Having races in the Walmart with their little yeah, they told me I couldn't bring my scooter no more. Yeah, I got mine all hopped up. Of course, I stole it from my neighbor. She didn't notice. Nope, I brought it right back. I told her I washed it over at the car wash. She said, why aren't you going to wash it in my backyard like you usually are? I want to just power wash that baby. I brought it back, forgot to take it for a wash. Damn. But I won the race. Of course, I ran over somebody's Pekingese. You're not allowed to be bringing animals in. You see people bringing, animals in, and they don't got the special jacket and stuff, and they got the little strollers. I'm like, Jesus Christ, go get some grandchildren. Yep, that's what I see. So I went to shopping today. Oh yeah. I went and I found it was. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome. I'm going to be here for a short time. I figure I'd go and say hello to you. And here I am. I'm just talking about my daily life. I go shopping and here I am. I'm at Walmart and I'm getting my shopping done. Of course I have my Emporium with me. They let you drive your things out there. So I drove my Emporium is a specialized Emporium. I sell snake meat when I'm able to get it over in Vegas. So it's really good. And I sell other things too. So, specialized things that we're not going to get in trouble for talking about it. So we keep it quiet. You just know what I sell. If somebody sends you to me, then my Emporium's open. Yep, I drive a Beaver RV. That's right. It's so old that it did disco back in the day. That's right. It's an old girl, but she's all good. That's right. And I'm just like, I work now at the chicken factory over inspecting these unhappy bastards. They complain and complain and complain, and then boom, they go, okay, if you all know this, if you guys have a complaint and everyone gets together and everyone all bitching and only one person put in, only one motherfucker, one person. And I'm looking around. Is anyone going to just speak up? I'm the person, so I'm just sitting there after a while. Okay, it's not going to be someone going to be speaking up. They're just letting it go. All right. Well, had to hear an hour worth of talking. I could have been an hour worth of working because trust me, it's just you don't want to be hanging out with management in the morning because that's my evening. I'm ready for bed. Hi, Henry. Hi, Michael. So we all are talking about my daily life at the Snake Lady. I work a job as a chicken inspector, and they all got complaining. And guess what? Only one person put into the complaint. Waste my hour. I want to get my work done, get home, and call it a day. But no, they got to be like big babies. I work with a bunch of men, okay? You all know a bunch of men, big burly men, whining like their nappy hasn't been changed in forever. Ah, Jesus. And only one person I'm looking around. Who's that one? I bet you they're not even there. I bet you they are gone home. So, I hope you all like this. If you have any suggestions, but we can all talk about going shopping. Oh yeah, the men. That's the older men. That's how they pick up them chicks. You know. That's how they pick them up. That's nice. I want to get that too.
Being dumped is that's what's excuse to do it.
And that's all how it is.
And actually, I haven't been thinking of leaving. Oh, I shouldn't show you.
They pick up them chicks. They think they're all hot.
Yeah.
Smelling good is one part, looking good's another part, and being nice is another part. So if you're doing all the lines right and you're an ass hat, you're not going to be picking up nothing but something on the ground unless you got some money so you can go buy your girls. You could go on OnlyFans, get one to go to your house. Boom. You know, you could get a freaky deaky there if you're going to be an ass hat. At least you can just pay for your stuff. So I go, yes, I went shopping in this outfit. I thought it was nice. Not just sexy, just, well, I know that this would get hot, the heat, but I'm not out in the heat. I'm just out grocery shopping, picking up a couple things, get some salad, get some this, yeah. God dang. Back in my day, we had to make our salad. It didn't come in a bag. Now all these kids think that, what are you doing there? I'm making this up. Mine comes in, I know yours comes in a bag. I do it the old-fashioned way, get a lot more. So I make my salad, get my salad stuff, get all that, Gotta get my muffins. Of course, I'm buying them, and you got the women, the husband. I think that when you get retired, you got to bring your husband with you because you're out and check out how things are. You're not going to leave your husband alone because, good Lord, if he's halfway good looking, laid by the time he gets in the car and into to his destination is their thought to it. I don't know. Hello on YouTube. I'm the snake lady. Thumbs up, that's good. And also you can chat on the side here. I got two things going at the same time. I figure mine will make money from now on. I'm going to be like advertising. I'm going to be going on. I am on YouTube. And I'm on here. I'm under YouTube Omega Forever, but here I'm a snake lady. So. That's right, goddess of the middle finger. If I had more middle fingers, I'd be happy. I want to get a middle finger. I want to get like a middle finger type of pen, so I could just show. Look, woohoo! I got more middle fingers. And that's how I feel. Yeah. I need more middle fingers. Of course, my uncle, he was English. No, not blood related, thank God. Oh, Lord. His idea of saying hello to people, you drop trout and just stick his ass out the window. I'm thinking, good Lord, if you got a fart, you English, I know you guys are, prim and proper, but if you got a fart, at least wait until we stop the car and you can just, is it the wind help you? Whew. And that's just pretty much the way it goes, Hey, the old Emporium, though, man, I've had to lay low because, good Lord, my grandma doesn't advertise over at the old folks' homes that she's selling her used panties. I guess she must be very popular because all of a sudden, oh, Lord, somebody called in saying that I was selling other stuff, and I had the coppers, the Hawaii 5 out there and everything, and I'm like, God dang, Grandma, you got some old lady pissed off at her at your retirement place. Jesus criminy, good Lord, oh. They took everything out. I now have a really clean RV because I've had it cleaned out. They were looking for this, that, and one on found nothing. Brought the dogs. Woo-hoo! You know, dog making a mess. Oh God! Because my grandma panties pissed off a lady. She all heard what I was selling, and I said, "Hey, you know, she's a hot commodity. Obviously, maybe I should just go and sell it on eBay. I could make a hot commodity too." I love the little town feel and stuff. So sometimes I go to Vegas. I need a little more excitement. You see a little more, you know, homeless people and stuff. Because you have a lot of gambling. They gamble everything away and they have nothing. And then they get into drugs and it's just a downhill slope from there. So anyway, I go there and I love to see the different styles of people, how they drive, you know, their things with their license. The bigger the truck, the smaller the penis is what I figure. So I all seen, you know, if your boyfriend, even if he has a car is broken down, you go, oh, he's pretty big. Oh, I didn't even look at his hands. I knew, you know. But I tell you this, yeah, my boyfriend got a car. His car broken down though, so I drive him everywhere. But he works a lot, so I'm like, okay, you know, it's all right. But lately, he all thought it would be nice to spice up our relationship, you know, and put me on OnlyFans. I said, hold it, master of ceremony of stuff. You want me to go on a site where women don't just show their photos. They go to the and they go, woo, and they play patty cake with somebody and get paid for it. And he goes, oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I all have friends. They talk. What jobs worked and what jobs they do on the side. And they all told me that, you know, before they met their husbands, they were on OnlyFans. They told me that it wasn't, you know.
Hey, your laundry's done.
Okay.
Can you take it out of the wash?
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta go and rattle some snakes real quick. I gotta go and get my laundry. I'll be right back.
So what becomes of you, my love? When they have finally stripped you of sin, the handbags and the glad rags that your granddad had to sweat so you could buy it. We used to have a political reggae one in Connie Street. Key.
Deal with. Sorry for leaving. I had to take care of some stuff, so whew. I'm so now I'm sitting here thinking, wow, you know, I've been looking for a second gig, so I wanted to go live on TikTok at the same time that I can be on YouTube. YouTube hasn't paid me any money, and I'm looking towards trying to get where I can be paid money each month from YouTube, because I know someone who gets they get a, what you would call a check from YouTube. They're monetized, and that's what I'm looking forward to being. Hi, Summer. Hi, Stace. El Stites, Ramirez, me, John Cloud. I've actually did have rattlesnake or snake meat. It was a long time ago. A long time ago. So I will be closing out here, and I will be hoping everyone has a wonderful day. I am going to go and cook dinner, and I will be on tomorrow a little bit earlier at 6 o'clock. All right. Be safe. Let me see. How do I? We got 3.
There was no fucking business. Fine. Let's start from all the sex, but we'll do it your place next time, so you don't have to worry. It was actually. I slept with somebody in the office.
Cheers, over. All right, good. Well done. That's fine. Don't even. It's not even. Oh. I'll get a secretary because I need one. Lucky contestants.
Oh man,
Right.
I made nothing this week.
Hi. I don't know, Mr. Brent. David. Clear break, right? If she gets the job, so he gets it. So both equal. Full on no full conclusion based on interview and merit. I mean, it is up to me ultimately, but good luck. You do well to impress me. So, nurse, the Polaroid. Just sit down. Just sit down. Just gonna say that.
My payday will be, well, I didn't make nothing on TikTok. I would like to have my payday on. Anyway, I'm thinking of good things to come, and I will be doing both now. When I go live on here, I will be going live on TikTok. So you can find me on TikTok, Goddess of the Middle Finger. And hopefully I will be working on my skit today while I am cooking. So I will let you guys go. Please put a thumbs up. So have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.